There were so many different things that we discovered during our time with the Countryman JCW in Portugal for our review. We couldn't fit them in the actual review itself, but we had a ton of just phone videos that showed little bits and pieces of functionality, details of the car, and just experiences that we wanted to bring to you in some way. So we're going to just dump it all in a video. So in this, you're going to see everything from how you start the car with the key to the navigation system, the lack of an exhaust pop and burble, augmented reality, seat massaging, L2 autonomous driving, just a ton of stuff. So like, subscribe, and go to MotoringFile.com for much more.
The new MINI Countryman JCW, for the first time seeing this car and about to drive it, but first, let's see how this thing actually sounds. First things first, we have to figure out where we're going. So let's click there, and then scenic drive sounds fun. And then, I'm gonna assume C makes sense. And there we are.
Drive southeast, then turn right.
And that's cool. It actually shows you the waypoints along the way. Wow. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go. And I'm currently almost 40 in a river, not quite. A couple things on this car right away. For one, the throttle response is definitely improved, which has been a critique for a while from me for sure. The steering is, I'm surprised to say this, but it feels quicker than before. It's definitely lighter. Feel is subjective. I don't know if I've gotten there yet. But what's really interesting though is just the way it drives feels more responsive to inputs, just through and through. The 7-speed DCT, which very curious to see how that would stack up against the ASIN. It's not as quick as I would love it to be, but it's definitely an improvement in certain ways. It still shifts down just as quick. Doesn't shift up as quick, which is interesting. It's still got that kind of bombastic like torque blast on the shift as well. And then ultimately it's more comfortable. The damping in this car is really improved, much like the X1 and X2. It's a really surprising change and one I didn't expect. We're in go-kart mode, which has got the adaptive suspension as tight as possible, and we're on a pretty bumpy road with stray dogs. Look at this guy. And I can't argue with him. Hey buddy, how's it going? You go home. Seat massaging in Minis is here finally. It's only on the driver's seat, not on the passenger seat. And it's not the easiest thing to get to because there's no physical buttons anymore. However, you can set it as a shortcut in the shortcuts drawer. When you pull up, you'll see it. I don't know why it's in German, but that's it. Click it, you've got two options. You've got the activation or relaxation. It's only on the back cushion of the seat, not the bottom cushion, and it will only remain on for 20 minutes. But I'm told it's quite relaxing. Okay, so let's take a look at a pretty cool little reversing feature for the new MINI Countryman. So I'm gonna go into drive. We've got our front camera on. We can do different cameras. That's pretty cool. We can't move it, but you can click over here and see the other side. And of course, you can kind of zoom in on that. You can do the automatic, which when we reverse, okay, got it, makes sense. But what's really cool is when you turn the wheel, the camera turns, which is super handy. It's really delightful to drive. reality navigation in the brand new MINI Countryman. As you can see, it goes split screen when you come up to a corner, and it will actually paint on those arrows, telling you when to turn, where to turn, and giving you a countdown as well.
In 200 meters, enter the roundabout and take the 4th exit.
It works just completely, you know, in tune with the actual voice instruction, and of course the map down below. And it will, of course, disappear
Enter the roundabout and take the 4th exit.
You're actually away from the turn. So it's a sort of an automated add to the navigation itself. And especially in a scenario like this,
Exit
super
the roundabout.
helpful. There we
In
go.
150 meters.
So autonomous driving in a Mini. We are in the, let's take a look at the different modes. There's limiter, there's adaptive, and then there's assisted driving mode. Assisted driving mode combines adaptive with the ability to follow the road. So if you look at the steering wheel, you'll see my hand very, very quickly come off, and you'll see the car follow the road ahead. This is a gentle curve. And then if you use the turn signal,
1.5 kilometers, keep left to stay on the same.
and just press it down slightly, you'll also see the car turn the steering wheel itself, get in lane. You can do that again. It's checking to see if it's available to go, and it is, and there you go. Assisted driving.
That was 7 minutes of a bunch of random footage. Hope you enjoyed. Check out our full video on MotoringFile.com, full write-up and video review there. And of course, like and subscribe for a ton of other, much more produced content.